Good morning, everybody, and welcome to this belated Tech Savvy today. I do apologize. I was on an assessment and therefore had to do that today at the given time. So I needed to allow plenty of time to come back and work with you guys on Tech Savvy. Today's Tech Savvy is quite a simple one, but too simple to some, maybe not so simple to others, especially if you're not tech savvy. So it's perfect for what we're trying to achieve today, which is to look at how you understand links on a web page and use them. And particularly the using is the important part of this. So I will be looking at how you access a typical web page and where things like links and hotspots are and how to identify them and to know what to do to get them accessed for you on your computer. So it's simpler than you think and yet harder to do for some. So I'm going to switch to my shared screen and we will have a look at this in detail right now. So we're looking now at the BBC website, a typical place that you would find links. And one of the things that tend to happen is that when you move your mouse pointer over, it's a good idea to look for this finger. This finger pointing says that there's a link there. And whether it's a link to the exact image or to content, well, that depends on what you're looking at. So I'm going to move around the page. We'll go over to here. And if you notice, when my little finger hand goes over something that has a link, the writing turns blue and the lettering becomes blue and underlined underneath. The same applies over here. And as I scroll down the screen, by the way, scrolling is this little bar to the right here, and I can either hold down my left mouse and scroll very fast, or if I've got a scroll wheel on my mouse, I can move that down, or if I just want to go slowly, I can click on at the bottom right the scroll bar keys. So wherever I go on here, where there is a link, it turns blue and underlines. The BBC site is very good for that because it does actually have a lot of hyperlinks on it. They're called links or hyperlinks. And so you would necessarily find that to be the case here. So if I wanted to find a particular content, let's choose this one, for instance. I just left click on that and it takes me directly to that information. And underneath here, please note, there are no links where there are no little hands appearing. So I can't use that. But down here, where there are comments, I can actually view those. So it's often very interesting that sometimes you can see a link. There is another one, but it's not visible in the same way. It's not always blue. That's the message here. And so it's difficult for people to find that link. And also now with social media in place, this little icon proves very useful because this is a share icon. I might want to share that with my friends. And so if I click on that, it will say copy the link, and then I can put it into my Twitter or Facebook or whatever I want to put it in. So that's a useful icon to know. That's a standard one that's around. And of course, you will see others with Facebook and other things as well. And again, down the side, there are links there. And that particular one is red, not blue. So again, we can't always say it's blue and underlined. It's very dependent on the tool you're using. So I'm going to switch now. Hopefully it'll let me do that. Yep. And I'm going to go to Google. So when I go to Google, I'll just sign in. Fortunately, you won't see my password. And here we are in Google. And so I want to do a search. What shall I search for? Well, the desire to go away, holidays. Yes, we would all like to do that. Maybe one day soon. So here I am. I've just done a search on the single word for holidays. And down here, there are options. Note that the word add is there. Therefore, this is a selling link. If I go further down, you see there's loads and loads of ads. And also the top stories. Note, wherever I put my pointer where there is a link, and this obeys the blue underline rule, is there, including down here where I can go to articles, and all of these are linked as well. So I might want to go to a particular holiday website, or I might want to look for more exclusive holidays. Please note all of these are links as well. So my tip is to actually take your mouse for a walk over the screen, and whenever you see it change from an arrow to a hand with a pointer, there's a link. So that's how I can best explain what's going on here. So if I wanted to go to that information, I would just click on that link and it would take me to some nice holidays. And again, take your mouse pointer for a walk and see if there are any links. You might expect some links to be there, but there isn't. And there again, the links appear here. This is quite an interesting one for us because it's using an expanding tab, if you like, or an expanding area of this website. If I click on that, it gives me further information that doesn't have any more links on it. So again, I can open up all of those to find out even more information. And if you notice down here, there are some links under there to particular places, and I can dig deeper and go further on. So that's really a whistle-stop tour of how you might use links in any of your browsers. This works in Google. It also works in the Edge. And just to prove that point, I will actually stop here, and we might choose a different browser. So I will come back to my screen, share it again, and I'll just start my browser up here. So I'm just going to share my screen again. Only this time I'm going to choose a Chrome tab, not a Chrome tab. I'm going to share my entire screen, and we'll go to the Edge, which is Microsoft's window for this. So there again, I'm in a particular area that I've been researching as well. And there again, where are the links? You can see that underlined. And as you can see, I could actually go down and maybe click on this item if I wanted to see it. So the same things apply. There's no mystique about the blue and the red, that doesn't matter. So if I go to Google, here, the Google search engine, the blue underlinks still apply. So this time I want to go to hotels. I really do want to get away, don't I? And so we got the blue links there, and Edge wants me to allow them to know my location. Okay, well, I'm not really interested in that at the moment. So here we go, more ads. Do remember that those are ads. And down here we've got hotels that are nearby, and the best 10 hotels in Frome and Somerset. And again, once you click on that, you go to the option of things that you have. So that's in the Edge. And the same principle applies across all browsers without exception. So thank you. Thank you for watching this week's episode of Tech Savvy. I hope it was helpful to you and that you've learned something about linking and finding information on the internet. And I just want to thank the 4 people who are watching it right now. If you have enjoyed this and you want to see more Tech Savvies, do please go to my YouTube channel, or even just go straight to my website where there is a link on the media tab, and you can pick up the channel from there too. I will send a link in Facebook, as I usually do, so that you can track us there. Thank you for watching. Do tune in to next week's episode of Tech Savvy. Thank you. Bye.